I'm so excited because I have decided to continue trying the Apetamin. I just got it today and I'm excited to try. The last time I've had it, I've gained about 15 pounds within 3 weeks, and I went from weighing like 119 to 134. And so now I'm about to weigh myself to give myself a before, and then hopefully sometime during next week I'll weigh myself again, and hopefully it worked. I'm trying to get thicker. I still feel like I am petite. Let's go to the scale. This is the scale right here. So I'm about to hop on it. Zoom it closer. So it looks like I lost another pound. So I'm gonna step off. I always like to weigh myself twice. How accurate it is. Weigh myself again. Let's see. Okay, so it's saying I weigh 132 now. So I'm trying to at least get to let's say 155. So yeah, I got about 20 pounds to gain. So that is the beginning of my journey of trying this again, and keep you guys in touch. Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, West Indie Collection. This is my first video that I am posting for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy it. This video is going to be about my experience taking Apetamin. I think I said it right this time because I used to say it as Apetamin, but I've heard someone also say it Apetamin. I'm not really sure the right way to pronounce it. So I just wanted to just talk about my journey taking this. I have 2 different experiences. Well, before I jump to that, I just want to give you guys a little background. So I have been a middle child, and growing up I always been skinny, or I should say now petite. I never really made it a big deal to want to be thicker, look thicker than what I actually was, but I've always been tiny, and out of all my other siblings, my mother, they have been thicker. If you was to see them compared to my size, they're much bigger than me, and I've always been the tiny one. So now that I'm in my 20s, I want change. I definitely want change. I want myself to get, at least gain a couple more pounds, because, I'm older now. And I randomly, I was on Instagram, social media, and somebody who I came across had promoted this syrup. That's what it is. Apetamin is a syrup that helps you crave to eat food more and to gain a couple pounds within a week. I've been told, or what I've seen, at least 8 to 10 pounds. So I was so happy. I wanted to try this. I didn't really dig too much deep. The person that I reached out to who was selling it, I got the information I needed, how much it was, and I was ready to meet her ASAP for it. I was all in for it. So when I very first started taking Apetamin, which was in April, I was going to have upcoming surgery, but everything was okay. So I got this and I started taking it. At first, I didn't feel like it really made me have that crave for it. And then I started to, of course, I guess it's common for you to be tired, jealousy. Everybody, I guess, that talks about it. And also, I'm jumping back when I was looking at this product, I saw other people, their before and after pictures. So I'm like, oh, this have to work for me. This have to be my go-to. This is it. So, I took it. In the beginning, it made me very tired. I didn't think I was noticing anything. And then eventually, I ended up having to, the first time, I got lucky and she gave me a bottle for free. So I had 2 bottles. So, I started taking the second one, and then eventually I did started to feel like I wanted to eat more, oh, this is working. Because I also did it before my weight, and I used to every certain amount of days I would check on my weight and see how I have progressed and if it's working. And then, okay, so I did 2 bottles. It was going by fast. Now, when I took this, I have the little cup over there, but I won't interrupt the video for that. But on here, I guess for like an adult, you'll take it 3 times a day and you will fill it up to 10 milliliters. So I would probably take it like in the morning, the afternoon, and nighttime. And do have like a smell to it. It smells very sweet and it tastes very sweet. But it was definitely something that I tolerated because I would not want to take a medication, a vitamin, anything, put it in my body if I did not like the taste of it. So that was like my first thing. I smelled it. So I did end up having to, I had purchased another bottle. Now, within 3 weeks, I did gain, well, I accomplished my goal. I gained 15 pounds, but for me, it took me 3 weeks. For someone else, it maybe have been different with somebody else. Maybe they gain more pounds just within 1 week or 2. But for me, I could say, based off my experience, it took me literally like 3 weeks to gain at least 15 pounds. But I can say I accomplished my goal because when I first started, I was 119. When I ended, I was like 136. So I definitely accomplished my goal with that. And that was it. I eventually stopped taking it because, well, I did feel like I reached my goal, but also, I really don't know. You know, I was happy at that time. So, and then that's why eventually I went into surgery for something. Not that I had anything against it though at that time. So here's my issue. Well, here's the thing. I did decide to stop taking it and just happened like the other day because, okay, so I have tried to reach out to the one person who I've gotten the bottle from before and I was unable to contact her. So I went back on Instagram and I searched people who were selling this. And with one person, I didn't really like the experience because she made it seem like she wanted the money, but I'm like, why would you want the money up front if I'm willing to meet you? I just found that very fishy. So she said because she had people who never came or blase, 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 but I just still felt like it wasn't right, it wasn't fair for me because I was at least willing to come to you to purchase it. Like, she didn't even say a deposit, she just said she needed it in full. So I was a trusting guy. You can't be so trusting for people. I did come across somebody, and mind you, I'm sorry, I purchased this for, lady was selling this for $25, and the other lady who I just got this from, I believe she was charging the same price. So it's not like a bigger price or anything you have to pay for this just to get like a bottle. Okay, so I spent $25. Okay, so this other person, you know, she seemed nice and professional, and you know, I felt comfortable enough to meet her and pick this up. So I did went to pick her up at a local location, and I got this product. Yes, it's a different person this time around, but I was still so eager. I feel like this time I want my goal to be 20 pounds. I just recently weighed myself and I weighed 132, so my goal was to at least get to 155. I just started taking it. It definitely made me tired right away. And then like the next 3 days, I believe later, I weighed myself and I only gained like 1 pound. But it's so weird because at this point, like, my body started feeling different and I had no clue what it could have been of. And it got to the point where it affected my driving. It made me afraid to want to drive my car, and you know, it's crazy. So as I'm driving, the first time it really started sticking out to me that something was going wrong was when I was driving my car at nighttime. I was feeling like my legs were all of a sudden started feeling numb, shaky. My hands were feeling like shaky, as if like I didn't have no control over my body whatsoever. And that really made me uncomfortable. Like, it got so bad to the point where I felt like I needed to pull over. But because I was like 6 minutes away from where I needed to go, I just tried so hard just to be focused and kind of like it got to the point where I was like distracting my mind. Like, I would try to sing to myself, I would roll down the window, I would turn on the AC just to try to keep my mind focused. Because like while I would like be driving, if I hear a car like drive fast past me, or motorcycle, it could be an airplane, I will have like a quick reflex, like it will like startle me. I also noticed things with my eyes. eyes. Like I started getting like blurred visions, or like I'll see like black flashes. I was also recently experiencing like not realizing where I would like maybe have put something. Like I would be like so lost and kind of like unbalanced. So here's the thing. So I ended up staying the night out because I didn't feel comfortable driving home. I thought I could just sleep it off. And by the next day I should be better going home. So I was on my way home, and out of nowhere I started experiencing the same thing again. It was so crazy. I was experiencing like my body, like the shakiness. And then like if something was to go, like me having quick reflexes, like I felt like, you know, I needed to get home, of course, and I felt like as if I could have probably like maybe I could have caused a car accident on accident, and I didn't like realize it. I felt like I was probably like speeding, and I didn't realize I was speeding. I literally felt like as if I could have panicked and then I could have like crashed or something. So at that point I realized, yeah, this is not okay. I should not be driving right now. As I'm coming home, I pull in and I go, let me Google the side effects of this. Because before I did it, I just thought like, oh, I'm gonna be tired, you know? Throughout my life, if I have took something, I haven't really like ever experienced side effects from it. So this has to be the first. So when I Googled the side effects for Apetamin, and I have definitely screenshot it, and this is what had popped up. It says sleepiness, dizziness, tremors. And I didn't even know what tremors really meant until I said it to somebody, and they said that meant shaky, and that hit the nail right on. Irritability, blurred vision, nausea and diarrhea, liver toxicity, and failure. I could honestly say I experienced every single thing on this list besides the liver toxicity and failure and probably feeling like irritable, but it literally like hit the nail right on. Like I was literally experiencing everything on the side effects list. Because I'm like, there's nothing else I'm taking right now. Like, why am I feeling this way? And that has to be it. And then I digged a little bit more to do a little bit more like research. And there is a great website I would like to share with you guys below. And I think it'll be helpful for people who want to get to know more about this product, because what I found out from here was Apetamin is not legal in the United States and also some countries. You will not find it in a store like say like GNC, because one time I went to GNC and I've asked about it and they told me they didn't sell it, but I didn't know at that time that it was illegal. So it's illegal, so it says you will find it from someone like maybe a website or maybe on social media, and that makes sense because I've got this product just from looking at somebody on social media who happened to be selling it. I was so eager to want to gain weight, you know, I'm thinking, hey, I should be fine, you know, but I really found this website helpful, and I will post it on here or in the link below. And it is called www.healthline.com/nutrition/Apetamin. So I would love to, you know, post that for you guys so you guys can know about that and like do more research on it, on the side effects, what it's about. I also have before pictures and after pictures. From taking the product, I haven't like looked that much bigger at what I probably would have liked. It's funny because I thought like 133, 135 was a nice weight wise of what I would have liked to be, but being that I have actually put that weight on, it wasn't what I expected at all. So I just probably had false judgment as far as what 133, 135 looks like on a person. So I definitely want to gain like at least like 15 to 20 more pounds. So I don't want to go like that much bigger, but I definitely want to see a difference. What this syrup has done to me, what someone have noticed from looking at me, is that it looks like I've gained weight in my arms and my thighs. I know some people have said that they gain it in like their stomach, but for me, I guess from someone else's point of view looking at me, they said it looks like my arms got bigger and my legs. And it's kind of funny, like when you're so used to being one way like most of your whole life, and then like people are telling you like, oh, you got bigger, something's different about you. So that kind of felt good and motivating as well. But I would say my health journey, as far as me gaining the weight that I actually want to be, is definitely not over yet. And something that I recommend to you all is just to do your research, just because it may get you the, just because it may be something that can help you like potentially reach your goal, what you want, doesn't always mean that it's coming from a good source. So I'm not trying to say like, you know, I'm not gonna say, oh, don't take it or try it, but all I do want to say to you guys out there is, if you're going to take it and it's working out fine, good. But if you ever start to feel any type of change that is affecting your health, stop immediately. Stop. Being that I, at the time, didn't really do much research on it because I was believing people of how they were promoted, and they did show proof, like, this thing works. There's no doubt about it. But but it also comes with side effects, and that's something that I didn't really look too much into when I first started taking it. And it's a shocker because when I first did start taking it, which was 3 bottles, mind you, I didn't experience any side effects at all besides feeling tired. And feeling tired is kind of normal. You know, months later, like we're now in what, August, and me taking this, I definitely started experiencing side effects, and that's not good. It made me tired, and yes, it did make me crave food I was eating. To this day, I'm still the same weight, only gained that 1 pound. I haven't gained much more, and this literally just started happening to me, and I am starting to feel better. But I just thought I'll share it. I even went back on some people's like other YouTubes and like heard of their experience, and it just motivated me to even do this video like sooner than later. So I really hope you guys take something from this and, you know, still seek more ways you can gain weight. But like I said, if you take something, just try to listen to, of course, what it says or like what's recommended. But if you start to feel any side effects, stop immediately. And with that, I'm going to end this video. You guys can follow me on my Instagram at West Indie Collection. Thank you guys so much, and I hope you guys have a great day today. See you next time. Mwah.